straight over for the food. So, alright, buddy. But so you can generally find our meerkats over in the Kalahari Desert in Botswana. So you can imagine how harsh the conditions can be, very hot. So here at Symbio we try and mimic their natural behaviour as much as we can. Very similar substrate to what they will get out into the wild as well. But obviously in winter we try and give them heaps of heat lamps, especially since it does get really, really cold. So we do give them heat lamps just over near the viewing window, just over there. However, they do love to sunbake as well. Are you okay? They do love to sunbake, and you'll probably notice that throughout the day. So they kind of like sit on their, sit down a little bit, and they will face their chest up towards the sun. So they actually have black skin underneath. Which means that the darker the colour, the more likely it is to absorb more heat. So that is why they have those black dark skin, so then they are able to absorb the heat from those sun. So as you can see, they are very inquisitive. They think they're trying to look for some more food. But what you probably noticed when I did sprinkle some food around, they were actually kind of digging, trying to dig up any of the insects. Now this is called foraging, and they are a foraging species. So this is where they'll use their really long nails to try and dig up anything underneath the surface, because generally out in the wild they're going to feed on insects. So insects love to burrow underneath the surface of the substrate, so they're going to use their incredible claws in order to dig underneath to try and get up all of the juicy insects that they absolutely love. So here at Symbio we not only feed them insects, but we also feed them some vegetables. I do have to say that carrot isn't particularly their favourite. You might see throughout the day little specks of orange around, and that's generally the carrot. But they absolutely love their peas and corn, so they will always demolish that first. But every morning and every afternoon they also get their protein feed. So this includes either a day-old chick or even a little mice. And so in the mornings when I am putting them out onto exhibit, I will open the door and they go running out waiting for their food. And then in the afternoon, when I open the door again, they all go running into their den waiting for their food as well. So it's nice and easy for me. I can easily get them in and out. But I know one little fella, Coda, he likes to make things a little bit difficult, and he's always the last to go in and out of the morning and afternoon. So what's really fascinating about our beautiful meerkats is that out in the wild, they can definitely kill and eat the Kalahari Desert scorpion. So when they do come face to face with a scorpion, they will have 2 to 3 members down in front of that scorpion trying to do what is called a war dance, trying to distract that scorpion. Now, there will be one sneaky little meerkat trying to sneak up behind this scorpion. So when the meerkat gets close enough, what it is going to do is actually bump it with the tail to then throw it away. So that makes, if the scorpion does not have its stinger, it makes it very, very vulnerable. So once they get rid of that stinger, then they are able to then kill that scorpion, and they've got another meal for the day. So it is absolutely incredible to see how they hunt the scorpion. But here at Symbio, we do not feed our boys scorpions. I think it would be pretty cool to see them do that. But even if they do get stung by the scorpion stinger, it will do no harm whatsoever. So scientists have believed that meerkats is the scorpion, which is, I think it's absolutely incredible. So even if they do get stung, there will be no harm to them whatsoever, and so they are able to still live out their incredible life. So females, they can usually have around about 3 to 4 in a litter, but they can definitely reach up to 6 little pups in just one litter. So the gestation period, or how long a meerkat is pregnant for, it's only usually around about 11 weeks or 7 to 7 days. So very, very short. However, she can fall pregnant 24 hours after giving birth. So it is a very quick turnover, and their clans can actually get quite large. So we've only really got a small clan here, or a group. However, out in the wild, because they're such successful breeders, their clans can get up to 50 members. So at that cycle, she has a period within those 24 hours that she is very fertile, and that they they usually just go at it once the male realises she's had her pups, and they'll just go at it again, and she's going to be pregnant again. So they're really good breeders, but they are highly predated on out in the wild. So that definitely makes up for it. So mum will not keep her pups in the same chamber or like little room underneath the substrate for no more than 3 to 4 days. So they generally do live underground, and they'll create these really long tunnels. Within those tunnels there will be those chambers, and this is where they'll sleep. They will also drop their feces as well, and most of the time they will only have a particular spot. So here at Symbio they usually like to poo in the corner just over there, and I gotta say it makes my life easy in the afternoon when I'm trying to clean it. I know exactly where to go, and I'm able to clean it all up. So well, one of our boys is actually doing a vocalisation. I'm kind of glad he's doing it because then I don't have to demonstrate it, because it would not sound the same whatsoever. But basically what he's doing there, he's actually standing up on century duty. So he's standing up on that rock, he's using his tail to keep a nice balance, and he is looking out for any predators. So he's doing that warning vocalisation because he has potentially seen something that he finds a little bit on edge, but we do have cockatoos that like to rustle in these 2 trees here, and their main predators are birds of prey up in the sky, so your large eagles, your large hawks. But not only do they have predators up high, but they also have predators down below. So their main predators down on the ground are actually a large reptiles. So this includes your snakes, even your monitors. So they can definitely get the better of them, especially if they are able to fit into the tunnels and chambers of our meerkats. So they definitely try their best to warn off any predators. However, if they do spot it, he's doing that revitalisation to let other members know there is a potential threat. Just keep a lookout. But depending on the size of the clan, there can actually be multiple standing up on and doing that sentry duty. So I have actually seen all 6 of our boys standing up on sentry duty, because we have had some wedge-tailed eagles going around. They've done no harm to us, which is really good. We're very lucky. They just like to fly over, but of course our boys are easily able to spot them. So they were very on edge that day, and I was constantly coming back to check on them to see how they were, and making sure I could keep an eye on that eagle as well. So they're constantly looking up. As you can see, we've got all of our boys, I think, looking up at the skies now. So they're kind of a little bit more relaxed. They're just looking out. But as you can see, hopefully you guys do get the chance to see their faces. They do have these dark wings around their eyes. So if you or myself look up into the skies, we can't really see too clearly, especially from the sun rays. So their dark wings around their eyes actually act as built-in sunglasses, so they are able to have nice clear when up into the skies for those predators. You probably noticed that they have a very cute little kind of tip. It's like their tail has been dipped in a little bit of paint. But their tail, that specific tip, actually helps the members to keep an eye and make sure that everyone is accounted for in the group. So no one is lost, no one has been taken by a predator that has been quite sneaky for them. So they always make sure that everyone is accounted for. So as you can see, they are absolutely incredible. Now with meerkats, there is a very specific hierarchy that they need to follow. So the females are indeed the dominant gender within the but you at the top of the hierarchy, you will have your top male and your top female, and these 2 are the only members in that clan that are able to breed. So if a potential, if there was one of the daughters to leave the clan, come back, and mum was to find out that she was pregnant, she could potentially kick her pregnant daughter out of the clan, or she could wait until her daughter has those pups and kill those pups as soon as they are born. So it is very harsh, very strict hierarchy, and if it is challenged, there are definitely some consequences. I know our boys here, they know the hierarchy, they know Penfold Dad is 100% the top, and if they do challenge it, then they know that they are not going to win, especially up against Dad. So they do have that special hierarchy, and they
It's going round and round.